Welcome everyone to another episode of Universe Mode. Got an interesting show lined up for you here. A lot of stuff happened last week, and we'll be covering that. All live here from the Performance Center. And I guess we're starting off the show here with Seth Rollins. Remember, he got into that big fight last week with Buddy Murphy backstage. Murphy hit him with that fire extinguisher and sprayed him with it too. Kind of humiliated Seth, I think. So I'm assuming Seth has something to say about that. Interesting choice for attire here. And let's see what he has to say. And Seth is not happy with what happened last week. Says that that shot with a fire extinguisher came very close to taking his eye out. And now he's calling out Buddy Murphy, saying that he made him and he'd be nowhere without him. Now he's threatening to do the same to Buddy Murphy. He said that you came close to damaging my eye. I'm going to do the same to you. Okay. That escalated quickly. And Buddy Murphy seems to have enough. I think he's heard enough. Rollins is like, you serious? Nice ovation there from the crowd. He seems to have the crowd support, and Rollins can't believe it. Murphy playing up to the crowd. The crowd seems to like that he attacked Rollins last week. Rollins just shaking his head in disappointment or disgust. Oh, Murphy's saying that he's wishing he would have taken his eye out. Some harsh words there. Said that he used Murphy. He's tired of being used. I can't blame him for that. Rollins saying he was just trying to help him, but he refused to embrace the vision. Murphy telling him to shut up and that no one else needs to hear him talk anymore. He said he's tired of him bossing people like him and AOP around him. Rollins basically capitalizing on them. And I don't like the sounds of this. Rollins wants to challenge him for an eye match at Halloween Havoc. Oh, and Murphy with the low blow. He's heard enough from Rollins. Sling blade there from Rollins. And a standing moonsault. I think Murphy had enough. And he wanted to let it be known that he was tired of hearing Rollins talk. Rollins challenged him to an eye for an eye match, and I'm not 100% sure, but I guess Murphy accepts. Murphy hit him with a low blow. Now that kicked off this brawl here. And you have to think, I mean, you can't blame Murphy for this. I mean, with all the stuff Rollins have been doing to him, basically using him to try and help his career out, sooner or later this was going to boil over. Rollins, though, challenging him to a really dangerous match type. Referee out here is trying to separate these two. Rollins is not having it. He might not have to wait until Halloween Havoc. Alright, up first here we have Finn Balor in action here against United States Champion Brodie Lee. Brodie requested a match here tonight. Finn Balor was the only one who was willing to accept, who was here at the arena. Remember last week with Corbin's little festival thingy? Well, that's still going on, and the roster is kind of split right now, as if Raw didn't have enough problems. But Balor took this match here. And here comes the Exalted One, Brodie Lee, the U.S. Champion. Remember, he took that belt from Strowman at Clash of Champions. And he now knows he'll be facing Kevin Owens based on last week's show at Halloween Havoc for the title. He will be defending that. Brodie turning his back on him and now just stepping away. It's been a minute since we've seen Balor. Last time we saw him, I believe, was at SummerSlam when he beat AJ Styles. Oh, Brodie misses with the sidekick there. Balor, oh, takes him down there with a waist lock. Balor showing off some good mat wrestling skills here, but Brodie turns it around on him. But yeah, Brodie defeated Strowman last month, and last week's mixed gender tag match. Oh God, what a wicked super kick there! But last week's show, found out Kevin Owens, they won via ref stoppage. Him and Carmelo will be challenging for the U.S. title and the Raw Women's title, respectively. And then Finn Balor turns this into a roll-up. Brodie now going to turn the tables. Gets a 2 count. Balor now rolls him over and Brodie kicks out. Now you have to think if Balor is able to pick up a win here, this might move him to the front of the line for challengers post-Halloween Havoc for the United States Championship. Obviously, Owens will be getting the title shot at the pay-per-view, but whoever wins that match, if Balor is able to win here, he might be next in line for a title shot. It's been kind of a rough stretch for him there over the summer months. Even though he did get the win over AJ Styles, he had that brutal feud with Rollins and his, at the time, stable. Brodie with a nice counter there. Oh! Balor ran right into that forearm. Oh, and Brodie practically lawn darts him into that middle turnbuckle. Balor, I mean, reaching out, looking for help. There's no help there. Balor groggy, getting up to his feet. And he misses with the big rig. Balor was able to duck that move. And ever since Brodie Lee lost in that swamp fight to Bray Wyatt, he's come back a changed man, and he's been much better in the ring and has won pretty much all of his matches. Oh. A little chop to the head there. Brodie looking to take back control of this match. Went for another super kick. Now he's got Balor hung up on the ropes here. He's choking him on that top rope. Balor with a great reversal there, but Brodie was ready for it. And hits him with a super kick. Now a little ground and pound here. What's he thinking? Got Balor up. And a power bomb. Sit down power bomb at that. And a 2 count. Ooh. Balor now with a little comeback here. Sling blade. Balor looks like he's going to go up top. Oh, and misses with the elbow drop. Balor trying to get control here. And Brodie going to send him up over the top onto the apron. Balor catches himself, but kind of in a bad spot here. Brodie drops him right in his back onto the apron. Oh, Balor now going to roll him back into the ring. And a nice kick down. Brodie having enough. Oh, a drop kick there takes the big man off his feet. Balor looked like he went for one of Brodie's signature moves, that discus lariat. I don't know how wise that is. Balor going to go in for the cover. Brodie immediately kicks out. Balor looks a little concerned there. Boss man slam. Brodie calling him to get back to his feet. And the big rig for the cover. And Balor kicks out somehow. He's still got some fight left in him. Brodie went for a super kick. These guys trading reversals here. Balor with the sling blade. Trying to find a second wind here. Ooh. Kicks to the leg there, trying to chop Brodie down. One way to get your opponent down when he has a height and weight advantage. Brodie now just shoving him away. Balor again with those kicks. And another sling blade. He's doing all he can to take the big man down. Gonna send him into the corner. Now that shotgun drop kick into the corner. Thought he might go for the coup de grace, but gonna go for a cover here instead. Referee taking his time. And only a 1 count. You have to wonder with how slow the referee was there, if that had anything to do with that only being a 1 count. Oh, and a headbutt there from Brodie. Again, choking Balor there on the top rope. Balor, shot to the eyes, and plants him with a DDT. Brodie about took his head off there with that clothesline. I think if he would have connected, that would have been bad news for Balor. To the corner again. Gonna set him up for another one of these drop kicks into the corner. And he hits it. Balor, though, slow to get up. For the cover again. And a kick out at 2. Boss man slam once again, Brodie. Balor struggling to get up here. The big rig. In for the cover. And 3, Brodie Lee, the United States champion, continues his winning streak here. Balor had brief moments there where it looked like he might pull it off, but in the end, Brodie Lee was just too much for him. And he's still, he's got a date with Kevin Owens at Halloween Havoc. Nice little warm-up here for Brodie, though, for later this month. Balor did all he could do there, but in the end, Brodie Lee just too much. That stare. Again, the eerie silence that falls on the crowd as well when he wins. Balor going to exit, but what is Kane doing here? Kane grabs him and choke slams him. What is this about? Alright, we're back at Corbin's little festival thing here. And Drew McIntyre is here. He's answered the call. If you remember, Corbin issued a challenge, and McIntyre, being the fighting champion he is, has showed up. Let's see who Corbin has facing him here tonight. And it's going to be the Viking Raiders. We're being told this is a handicap match. The Viking Raiders have aligned themselves here with Corbin. And they plan on taking out McIntyre for him. So this must be the hired muscle here for Corbin. Eric and Ivar, the Viking Raiders. Drew tosses Eric across the ring. Drew decided to step into the Lion's Den here. Not sure if that was a good idea or not, but he's going for it either way. Oh, he does not back down from a fight, that's for sure. And you had to know Corbin didn't want to face him right away. He wanted his goons to soften McIntyre up for him. Ooh, nice suplex there. Eric looking for the tag. And he's going to get it. And the big man checks in. Ivar. Drew was just a little quicker to the draw there with the elbow. We haven't seen the Viking Raiders in quite some time. I believe the last time we saw them is when they lost to AOP at Backlash. And it's a shame that they decided to align themselves with Baron Corbin, the fake king. But the real king of the ring here is giving them a beating. I don't think they're going to forget anytime soon. Oh! The power there from Drew McIntyre. Be able to pick up the big man like that. McIntyre going to roll him into the corner, but Ivar able to slip out of that, but misses with the clothesline. Drew basically daring Eric to come back in, and Eric going to hit him with a jumping clothesline. What a nice suplex there. And despite the Viking Raiders having the handicap advantage here, Drew McIntyre seems to be doing fine here on his own. The Universal Champ decided to come here to this Wasteland Festival, whatever you want to call it, and he's willing to fight. I think he wants to get his hands on Corbin, though, and the only way to do that, you got to beat his goons first. And speaking of Corbin, we're told he has an open challenge tonight. So we'll see who answers that open challenge. And it will be fought here in this place, of course, because Corbin did rent this out. Oh, Drew with another clothesline. Eric missed with a drop kick. And pays with a German suplex. And gets knocked right back down with a clothesline. I don't think this is what Eric had in mind. And a glass cow kiss. Drew goes for the Claymore kick, but comes up empty. Eric had that well scouted. But gets met with a pile driver instead. Oh, and Drew tried to knock Ivar off the apron again and couldn't do it. And that time he's successful in it. These two trading shots here. Drew a little slow now. Being out here in this heat, I think his stamina probably taking a toll on him here. Very hot, being in the desert. Drew's got Eric up on top of that top rope. What's he thinking? Oh! Another Glasgow kiss. And again, spearing Ivar off the apron. Drew calling for it. Claymore kick. for the cover. And Ivar is there just in time to break it up. Drew having enough of him. Gonna suplex him almost onto his partner. Drew hammering away with some fists there to Eric. Ivar back out of the ring. Oh, and a wicked chop there. Now Drew getting suplexed. Drew with a great counter here into the roll-up. And again, Ivar there to break up the cover. Ref gets knocked down. And this works against Eric. I don't think he realized that the ref was down. Ref trying to get to his feet here. Drew kicks out right away. Pile driver. Second time we've seen one of these here. It's rare to see them, but Drew McIntyre seems to be one of the few who will still bust one out every now and then. Another glass cow kiss. Drew down to one knee, a little slow to get up there. And another spear for Ivar. I think Drew was trying to get him down so he could hit either the Claymore or the Future Shock DDT. Did not quite work out how he had planned. Oh, nice reversal there from Eric. For the cover. Again, not even a one count. Drew just powers out. Eric going to go get his partner in now. Probably for the best, given he's probably not in the best of ways right now. And again, McIntyre just plants the big man. Drew just driving his fate into this dirty mat right now. Now these guys trading chops. Oh, and Drew gets planted with a DDT. And Eric's going to get tagged back in. He didn't really get much of a breather. Drew with another glass cow kiss. Claymore kick. Oh, and Ivar was just a little quicker. That time Drew, let's see if it was too long. And it wasn't. Drew McIntyre wins. I thought maybe Eric was down for too long, had too much time, and might kick out of that. The amount of time it took Drew to knock Ivar off the apron. Great job, production department. You put a botch in as one of the replays. And Drew McIntyre is victorious here in the Wasteland. He just took on two men and came out on top. I don't think Baron Corbin wanted to see that. And we have reports here that Alexa Bliss never went to the hospital like initially believed last week. Instead, the Fiend had taken her, and not sure what exactly he did, but she's back and appears to be a little different. I'm not sure. It doesn't appear that she's been injured. But she definitely seems a little different here. Nikki Cross showing her frustration there with Alexa, trying to tell her that the Fiend is just messing with her head here. Remember, Alexa was not taken to the medical facility last week. Instead, the Fiend took her, and apparently she's fine. Nikki trying to convince her, and Alexa doesn't want to hear it. And she's leaving. Nikki Cross looking a little frustrated. And next up here, Baron Corbin is coming out, and he has issued an open challenge. We'll see who decides to answer his challenge here. Still carrying around that championship that is not recognized by anyone, including the WWE. That belt does not mean anything. And I thought we'd take this moment to show this tweet from Bray Wyatt. Apparently we have a special this weekend called the Wyatt Family Horror Show. And hold up, more on that in a second. Pete Dunne from SmackDown has decided to answer the call. And if you remember, this is the guy who lost via countout to Corbin back at King of the Ring. Didn't really get a fair shot. Looks like he's coming to get a little revenge. Alright, so Pete Dunne apparently answering the challenge here. Challenge was issued by Corbin. Remember, these two have issues in the past going back to King of the Ring when Corbin won kind of dirty. He beat him up on the floor and then won via count out. Pete Dunne felt he didn't really get a chance to showcase his skills there. Looks like he's coming out here trying to give Corbin a little payback. And back to the tweet there from Bray Wyatt. I'm not sure what this Wyatt Family Horror Show is going to be, but you'll want to tune in to check it out. Sure to be interesting. That'll be after this week's SmackDown. So, oh, big arm drag from the top rope. But yeah, you'll want to be sure to check that match out. And it looks like Wyatt has his own area, kind of like Corbin does. So Monday Night Raw is just falling apart right now. We got potential eye for an eye match. You have Corbin with whatever this is in this unsanctioned event, and now you got Bray Wyatt with his own little unsanctioned event from his compound. So Monday Night Raw is in a very weird place at the moment. Ooh, nice enziguri there from Pete Dunne. Corbin with the obvious size and strength advantage, but Pete Dunne, the bruiserweight, always a threat. Regardless of the size of the opponent, he can fight with just about anyone. He can hang with just about anyone. That British strong style of wrestling. Oh, Corbin slammed the back of his head and may have caught that bottom rope. Pete Dunne with an elbow strike to the head, breaks out of that move and plants him with a DDT, taking Corbin off his feet. Oh, Pete Dunne with a smart idea there to take him out on the floor, hang him up on that top rope, but Baron Corbin going to roll him back into the ring. Suplex right onto the knee. Gonna throw Pete Dunne back into the ring. Continuing to stomp away here. Dunne now gonna throw him over the top rope, but misses. That time he connects with the punch. Dunne rolling him back into the ring. That floor area looks a lot more dangerous than the ring does. All the rusty stuff out there. Corbin once again rolling towards the apron, trying to get out of the ring. Corbin sent to the floor. Corbin with a great counter. Plants him. Oh, good God. I'm not sure why the referee is not administering the 10 count. Corbin gonna get rolled back in. Pete Dunne doesn't trust the referee. Can't blame him. These guys trading shots right now. Pete getting the upper hand. Nice arm drag takedown. Now he's got him down. Thought he might go for a submission. Instead, just driving his face into the mat. Oh, and a stomp to the good measure. And Pete Dunne takes him off his feet. Dunne being very slow here, getting him up. Corbin telling him to get up. What's Corbin doing here? Looks like he was trying to hit him with brass knucks right in front of the ref. That should be a disqualification. And I think the distraction caught Pete Dunne off guard. And Corbin wins with the end of days. And I think there was a little bit of a distraction there. Obviously, he went to hit him with the brass knuckles, and Pete Dunne avoided it. And the referee, instead of DQing Corbin or stopping to confiscate those, let the match continue. And Corbin was able to transition that into an end of days and pick up the win. Using some dirty tactics here. Corbin's proud of that win. And he's not done with Pete Dunne yet. Oh, sends him into that, whatever you want to call that, barricade. Oh, and kicks him. Choke slam over his knee there on the ground. Uh-oh. End of days onto that hard concrete ground. There's no padding out there at all. I don't know if they have any medics here or not, but Pete Dunne definitely needs one.